What the fuck's going on?
What the?
Holy shit!
The arrow from mid. The arrow from mid to boiler.
Alright. What the fuck's going on?
What the?
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
I'm down.
Wait, was that in the screen?
What was that? What was that?
Nice.
They're planning.
What was that? What did I just witness?
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Holy
my
shit. Dude, their arrow was fucking out of this world. It came from
no, yeah.
Nasty,
From mid,
bro.
it came from mid. I saw it in B. I saw it like go above boiler. And I was like, yo, that's a mid arrow, right? That's a B arrow. Nah, that shit is screens.
Stand on top of this box and line up the tip of the left HUD line under the snow on this edge. Do 2 bounces with the turbo charge.
One enemy remaining.
Die. He doesn't even know it yet. Carl, can we just have a dance party with him?
Let's have a dance party, yeah.
We gotta take a pic.
Yeah, take a picture. Yeah, take a pic. It's like a challenge right now. Screenshot. Someone screenshot it and send it to. Oh, he's here! He's here!
Backside. Landing, don't try, please. Backside.
Subscribe, guys. Come on!
It's always fun to watch someone do something that you enjoy at a level far beyond what you're capable of. It's also some of the best learning material if you're trying to get better at the game. In this video, I wanted to take a closer look at ScreaM's world-renowned aim and try to break down the mechanics behind those sweet one-taps and massive multi-kills. Throughout Team Liquid's run to Masters Reykjavik, ScreaM has top-fragged in nearly every game and routinely posted unbelievable headshot numbers. Good aim comes from a few main mechanics: crosshair placement, anticipation, reaction/correction, and movement. This first clip demonstrates the first 3 mechanics perfectly, as we see ScreaM set up a very awkward angle to punish anyone swinging out into the belt area of A main. The idea to hold this angle shows excellent anticipation of where attackers are likely to come from, which then allows ScreaM to place his crosshair around the correct height for a sneaky headshot. We can also see that because the angle is so weird and the shot distance is long, the crosshair placement is off by a little bit, but here is where the reaction and correction come into play. ScreaM makes a tiny micro adjustment, taps the shot, and dashes away. It's really easy to overflick when trying to correct your aim or when transferring your crosshair between opponents. ScreaM demonstrates excellent pinpoint control of his mouse and keeps his movements small and efficient during gunfights. This clip again demonstrates ScreaM's ability to recognize what headshot height is extremely well, as we see him holding against a push at A long. I'm going to quickly draw a line along what represents headshot height here so we can track how stable his aiming is as he moves his mouse along it. As you can see, his crosshair tracks almost exactly across between shots. There is very little up and down movement, which would create more inconsistency in his aim. I also wanted to highlight how good ScreaM's movement is between his shots. ScreaM actually guesses wrong initially on which side an opponent will swing from, but thanks to his strafe out into the open, he avoids the initial bullet from Sage and is able to flick to kill her instantly. Expecting Raze to try and trade him out, ScreaM immediately snaps back to the cubby, but if we slow this down, you'll notice that he then takes one more strafe to the right, which not only throws off Raze's aim slightly, but also sets up ScreaM with perfect crosshair placement for the wide swing from the Raze. We get to see more of that combined movement and crosshair placement in this next clip as ScreaM's team pushes into market. He sees Sage's leg on the left of the doorway and tries to inch around to get the shot, but Sage strafes further into cover. Not wanting to give Sage a pre-fire, ScreaM strafes back to the left and, anticipating the swing from Sage, adjusts his crosshair off the door to set him up to be able to then strafe back to the right, throwing off Sage's aim and winning the duel. From there, ScreaM collects the spike and gives a quick shoulder fake at the door. This baits the shot from Jet and allows ScreaM to drop into logs as she falls back into the site. ScreaM then tries to peek the Jet at stairs but is smoked off, so he checks the back alley instead. Again, watch how good his pre-aim is to allow him to strafe out with perfect crosshair placement. Reyna is able to dismiss away and ScreaM crosses to Speedway as a result. Let's go ahead again and draw the headshot height plane, which is a little bit diagonal here due to a slight difference in distance between stairs and back alley. Again, we see incredible reaction accuracy as ScreaM flicks from alley to stairs to headshot the Jet. He also pre-fires the back alley corner in case Reyna tries to trade, and then checks the market door while repositioning to a less exposed angle. Expecting pressure from market, ScreaM crouches and moves forward while keeping his crosshair trained on the back alley at perfect height. Once he gets to the stairs, he uncrouches and uses the element of surprise to make a small adjustment to take out Killjoy before she can shoot back. ScreaM then whips his crosshair back to the alley, again expecting the Reyna, but when she doesn't swing, ScreaM decides to take the fight to her. Let's take a look at the combination of perfect pre-aim and strafe movement he uses to check the angle one step at a time and catches the Reyna off guard. ScreaM's aim is incredibly good, not just because he has amazing reaction time or excellent mouse control. His ability to anticipate where players are coming is also world class. And however much evidence he gives us to the contrary, ScreaM is human. He makes a lot of small mistakes. He will misjudge head height, overflick player models, and even sometimes lets his crosshair drift off randomly, just like the rest of us. What he doesn't do though is panic when he makes these mistakes. If his crosshair is off, he will rarely miss the correction. If his flick is too wide, he will rarely miss the correction on that either. If his first couple shots miss, he is almost always able to calmly reset, re-aim, and shoot with accuracy the second time. ScreaM's supreme aiming mechanics would be less impressive without his incredible consistency born from a deep and unshakable focus under pressure. And that allows him to consistently keep a very steady aim, which truly sets him apart when it comes to gunplay in Valorant.